Charlie Center, Southern 802, request 5 minutes away.
Southern 802, Palm Springs, altimeter 29086. Go ahead and step away, let me know you're back.
9086 will call you back, Southern 802.
LA Center, Delta 1292 on the ground at Los Angeles, requested clearance to Las Vegas.
Delta 1292, pre-departure clearance on the way.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day. We're going to do a little flight from John Wayne.
Center, good afternoon. Here is
flight from John Wayne to
2116
Las Vegas.
Heavy. With information, Zulu request I love the destination and Dubai.
Destination Dubai. I hope that you can hear the radio fine. I kind of spent a few minutes setting things up a little bit, hoping that that would be a little bit better. The audio and everything set. Okay, come on out of there, paper. Here we go. The shortest print out yet.
Delta 291 Heavy, request.
So the 8 is for Las Vegas.
133.
Let's try doing.
Delta 291, welcome to LA. Cross 24 left east on Echo to your terminal. Thanks for flying.
I can get it on VATSIM.
Cross runway east on Echo to the terminal. Thank you, Delta 291 Heavy. We'll see you on our next California flight.
Sounds good, we'll see you. Viva 281, wind 25010, only 25 left, clear to land.
Set ProSim to always use VATSIM, but when VATSIM's not online, then I can use just generic. So I'd like to think that it probably won't do, this is suspect, this is the generic. So let's see, on the 24th at 1953 Zulu, so that was a 1953, just about 20 minutes ago. Winds were 180 at 7, 10 miles visibility, few clouds at 2700, broken at 3600, temperature 19, dew point 9, altimeter 29908, and I'm still having, I sent a message to FSC asking them to please help me with the sensitivity setting on this Barrow, because it works just like the Boeing does, but I had the good fortune of having a 737 United line captain here.
Hey, Los Angeles Center, Unit 624 Heavy, reaching 4.4.
He and his father-in-law had the best time yesterday, just having a ball doing everything you can't do as a line pilot. But that was the one comment he made that he said this is horrible. I said, well, I'm sure it can be fixed. I don't remember it being like that when I did my factory acceptance test in Italy, so I'm sure it's just a setting that can be updated, so we'll hopefully get that resolved. All right, so
American 207, expect vectors ILS 25 left approach.
Expecting a vector 25 left approach, American 207. Thank you.
I have my flight plan already done in SimBrief, and I am on vPilot, as you can hear. Let me see if I can get our stream online so I can see it. We're going to minimize a few things here. Did I just shut it down?
LA Center, Southern 802, we're back.
Southern 802, copy, thank you.
All right, so I've got my flight plan done. I just haven't pre-filed it.
Good afternoon, Los Angeles Center.
I thought I would get set up, get the stream going before I filed it, so I'm not just sitting here for 20 minutes waiting
6311
for
Los Angeles Center. Good afternoon. Radar
file.
contact 22 miles south of
Okay,
the
so it
Bryce
looks like
Canyon
it's
VOR.
the fins 3,
Climb maintain
the
level
mission,
350.
rounders.
Climb maintain flight level 350, SkyWest 6311. Thanks so much for being on today.
Alright, so flight plan is filed. Ben's usually pretty good about sending PDCs, so let's see, we're looking at 29,000, and I know 20, Vegas is 2100. Okay, so let's close this. That was a previous one. And there he is like clockwork with a PDC. Alright, 2386.
Center Korean 20, request pushback.
Oh.
Korean 20, push and start approved. Tail to the right.
2386 equipment,
Expect
departure,
approved, tail to the right,
John
Korean
Wayne,
20.
destination Las Vegas, route is the
One
fins
Korean
3,
20,
mission,
expect runway 24
rounders,
left for departure.
flight level 290,
we'll
squawk
expect
5337, remarks
He said
cleared,
right,
fins
Korean
3,
20.
departure, mission,
24
transition,
left.
climb via SID,
24
except
left,
maintain
Korean
5,000.
20.
So we're going to put 5,000 in the altitude, MCP. Expect 2900 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency on 126.52. Expect runway 20 right. Contact center for pushback to taxiway for pushback on taxiway A. Okay, so he wants us on taxiway A.
Center, sorry, Korean 20. Could we stay at our gate for a sec? We might have some problems.
Let's get
Korean 20,
this,
go ahead and hold at the gate. Cancel pushback and give me a call when you're ready to push.
So
We'll do Korean 20. Thank you.
some of the things I'll look at kind of ahead of time on the OFP are the ISA deviation or the average ISA P5 just for
right, clear to land.
obviously the altitude, the estimated takeoff weight,
wind 25010,
make sure that's
runway
nowhere near
25
the
left
max
clear to land,
takeoff weight, which
traffic.
it isn't, the zero fuel weight
Figure 2
and the
o'clock,
landing
he's
weight,
landing on the north complex.
estimate based on the fuel load, block fuel, so it's like it's about a 45-minute trip to
281,
Vegas.
welcome to Los Angeles Cross. 25 right on
9658
Juliet,
on
taxi
the
to your
loadout.
gate.
Crossing runway 25 right.
Okay, so it's 20 right.
Juliet and taxi to the gate. Thank you, Viva 281.
That's good.
See
Let's
you
go
later.
ahead and pull up, that's from the previous flight. Oh, you know what I can do though? While we're waiting, if you guys haven't noticed that,
Papa Foxtrot, you back with me?
I'm not quite sure if anyone knows how to adjust the GSX gates so that when I pull up to a gate,
LA Center Delta 1292, information
gate
Zulu
doesn't
at
dump way
Delta 9,
over the
ready for
top of the
taxi.
airplane. I would appreciate that very much. So let's pre-board.
Delta 1292, runway 24 left, taxi via Delta 9 Echo.
Delta 9 Echo 24 left, Delta 1292.
Yeah, and it's also something in here that says open exit 2. I don't know what that is. Someone made a comment on one of my other streams that he thinks that the GSX guys fouled it up when they on one of the more recent loads or updates. So I'm not quite sure what that is either. All right, so we just have the mission here. So that's get rid of that disco and activate that. Let's go. Departure is going to be 20 right, I am sure. We're not taking off on a 2,600 foot runway, that's for sure. 20 right. The fins 3.
Los Angeles Center, 624 heavy, request higher.
Execute.
Oh, United 624, maintain level 390.
Is going to be
Up to 390.
Sorry about that.
26 left. Yeah, not going to be the ILS because the ILS is broken. But we're going to put the RNAV Victor.
Hello, Center, Southern 802, request.
Mike.
7802, what's the request?
Request VOR approach runway 32 into Imperial, please.
Okay, so according to this, at 24 on the 24th at 1956, it looks like it's VFR.
Runway 32
Winds are
approach, is that
calm,
correct?
virtually variable at 3 knots,
correct,
10
for
second miles
782.
visibility,
Okay, you can expect that.
25,000 scattered. Yeah, I'm thinking probably the visual, but I'm just gonna. I wonder if I can get the visual. 2.6. Let's see something.
Angeles Center, good day, Aeromexico 304.
Let's go airport. Nope. Close that. Flight. Import.
Let's go 304, Los Angeles Center, go ahead.
Aeromexico 304 at Las Vegas, position Charlie 21, IFR to San Francisco, ready for push on start.
Air Mexico 304, your pre-departure clearance was already sent, and push to start is at your discretion. Call for taxi, expect 26 right, and pick up information Quebec before calling for taxi.
Information on Quebec it's on board. We have advised ready for taxi, Aeromexico 304.
Diamond 168 Pop Foxtrot, you on frequency?
Alright, so no one's here yet. That's fine. I do need to turn that volume down, so I will be back momentarily. I have the volume on my streaming PC up, and it's going to make a lot of noise.
First, a 23 X-ray heavy, cross runway 24 left, east on Echo to see your gate. Thanks for flying.
Cross 24 left, east on Echo, thanks for flying. Thanks controlling, have a nice day.
Del 1292, runway 24 left, land away, traffic, crossing down field right to left.
Door left, line up away, Delta 12.
American 1362, clear 25 left.
And 1362, welcome to LA, taxi West Hotel, right on Juliet. Cross 25 right on Juliet to your gate.
Question Juliet, cross 25 right, and to the gate, American 13. See you get it.
Del 1292, RNF Delray, wind 25010, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF Delray, 24 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 1292.
Alright, hopefully that'll do it. So what I wanted to see was the at LA or LAS, the approach. Two 6 left. RNAV.
Center Korean 20, ready for pushback again.
Korean 20, push and start approved, tail right. Expect 24 left.
We'll expect 24 left, tail to the right, Korean 20, thank you.
Yeah,
Southern 802, descend pilot's discretion 3000, Imperial altimeter 2982.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you, down to 3000 and 2982 for Southern 802.
Well, we try to stay ahead of you. Delta 7, Lima Airspace North, radar service terminated, frequency change is approved, Oakland Center offline. Switch to advisory, enjoy your flight.
Frequency change approved, but we will switch to advisory. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
You too. Ciao.
Adios.
Delta 1292, radar contact, stay out 2 leaving.
Passing 2,300, Delta 1292.
Delta 1292, out 2 checks, fly heading 251, climb maintain 1313,000.
Heading 251, 1313,000, Delta 1292.
And then mission. All right, so again, another one of those kind of unusual looking step throughs. Dollar, and we crank over below 5,000. Dolph, Fins, Cahill.
Mexico 304 is ready to taxi.
Air Mexico 304, runway 26
All
right,
so
taxi
the
via
approach is
Charlie.
fine. Yeah, the approach I have no issue with.
Right, Mexico 204, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
American 207, you're 9 miles from Gigi.
All right,
turn
so
right.
looking at the
Heading 220, maintain 3,500 tunnel
right
established on the
departure.
localizer, cleared, ILS 25 left approach.
American 207, heading 220, maintaining 3,500, clear clear, approach from the 25 left.
So you can see how it looks down
Delta
here. We take
1292,
off
left
and
turn,
then
direct
it
clipper,
goes to
during the Orca 5 departure, climb and
Strel,
maintain flight level 290.
then Dolph,
Left turn
and it
direct
kicks
clipper
around
on
to
the
the
Orca
right to
5 and up
Fins.
to 290, Delta 1292.
Then Cahill above
Skywest
15,
6311, cross
zoom.
painted at flight
So
level
that looks pretty good.
290.
Okay, so we're going to go with
Cross
that.
painted at flight level 290, Skywest 63 left.
Centric Korean 20, ready for taxi.
So let's get down here on the, where are we?
Korean
We're gonna-
20, runway 24.
So to,
well,
just
let's
to
see here.
verify, he said to,
Virgin 23 X-ray, are you going to, okay, you're going into those northern gates, thanks. Korean
expect
20,
runway 2
heavy,
right
runway 24 left,
center,
taxi
or
north on
contact
Kilo, make a
far
right
push
on
back
Echo.
onto runway taxiway.
North on Kilo, make a right on Echo, Korean 20.
29908 is the altimeter, and I can't get it set there, so we'll leave that for now. We've got the route in, so we'll go and request our performance data. And load it. Get all that extra garbage out of the way there. Okay. Take off. Waiting for, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. That little beeping sound is probably driving you guys nuts. Waiting, yeah, it's not going to do anything because it's waiting for that, so I'm just going to operate the jetway and get it out of there, hopefully. And that's probably not going to work either. So the next best thing with GSX is to restart it. Hopefully, yes, no, maybe. Yeah, okay. So now they're going to go away. All right, so what we need now is 26, that's correct.
American 207, established ILS 25 left.
American 207, wind 25010, runway 25 left, turn
Let's
land.
do
Okay,
dot
no,
ATIS.
25 left, American 207.
KSNA underscore ATIS, maybe? No. All right, well, I'm going to go with the ATIS that I have, which is information alpha. 2998, and that's good. So let's see, we're looking at 30. So 30 on the cell / 19 local temp. That goes there. Takeoff. Flaps 5. I'm sure. No, actually flaps 10. Go figure. Flaps 10.
Pack Valley 7652 is back, and just a heads up, we're getting some pretty exaggerated turbulence here, so if we do a level bust, it's because of that.
Sky 7652, copy, thanks. Sounds like the hatches are being their usual mountain wave self.
Yep.
That's good, so we're looking at 21.2 on the center of gravity.
Someone calling Los Angeles Center. Sky 6311, Lima Aerospace, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Albuquerque Center offline, switch to advisory, enjoy your flight.
Frequency change approved for Skywest.
So we're looking at 180,
7. Upon reaching Imperial VOR, you're cleared VOR Alpha, runway 32 approach.
That's 0196.
And frequency change is approved, no traffic in the pattern. Give me a call this frequency canceling IFR, landing assured.
And it is dry, so we're good there. And it's 429, just to confirm that. Okay, so trim is set.
Southern 802.
141, that's good, and this should work. Yeah. All right, so VNav, LNav is set. We're going to put the pumps on so we can ask for pushback to start. We put the AP on the bus, AP on here, the packs on, so that gives us some duct pressure. Fueled up, so we'll put the pack signs on.
59 Los Angeles Center, squawk 4550, ident.
The ground power.
Squawk 4550 and ident is finally explained.
Notify the ground crew so they can let
heavy,
go.
RNAV Delray, wind 250 at 10, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Get rid of all that.
Sorry, could you say that again for Korean 20?
Korean 20, RNAV Delray.
Launch my Elk
wind 250 at 10,
Southwest.
runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Delray, runway 24 left, Korean 20, clear for takeoff.
Southern 802,
So the
Los
fins
Angeles
is going to be
Center American 3175.
so RNAV Strail probably. I don't know how he's going to verbalize that.
Clear 3175, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 10, Bravo.
Should requires takeoff minimum standard.
Bravo, thank you very much. American 3175.
Ground speed, blah, blah, blah.
Clear 207, welcome to LA, exit right when
196,
able.
intercept 175 to Strail, 5000. Top altitude is 17. I learned that yesterday from Phil. I want to know what that top altitude is. So that would be the highest that we can go without additional clearance into the departure. Okay.
Just a quick question, which arrival to Los Angeles you want us to do, BNS 39er?
Okay. So we're ready for that.
United 686, control hello, information Zulu, ready to copy clearance to Las Vegas.
We're at 59, radar contact 53 miles northwest of Snacks intersection. Descend rider to arrival, the LA altimeter is 29er.
And please again the arrival will be in the 59er?
Descend rider to arrival.
Descend here rider to arrival, BNS 59er and altimeter at Los Angeles is 2999, BNS 59er.
Remember at 686, were you calling?
United 686, control hello, information Zulu for copy clearance to Las Vegas.
So we're going to push back.
686, pre-departure clearance was sent. Check your private messages.
And we want our nose to the left.
Center, good afternoon, American 1659, information Zulu at 848, Bravo, ready for pushback.
1659, push and start approved, tail left onto Charlie.
Push and start approved, tail left onto Charlie, American 1659.
Korean 20, radar contact, fail 2 leaving.
Runway 25, right at Hotel 6. We would like to go to Terminal 4.
All right, window heat on, probe heat's on auto, yaw damper on,
Charlie 9 out of it.
AC's on, navigations are normal,
Korean 20, radar contact, stay out 2.
Double check cross feed valve is open, now it's stopped moving, we turn it off.
Korean 20, out 2 check, climb maintain 13,000.
We're on the bus there, we have
coming and maintaining 13,000,
strobe,
Korean
steady.
20.
American 207, I think I stepped on you. Were you calling?
We are short of 25 right and would like to proceed to Terminal 4.
All right, American 207, go ahead and proceed west on Hotel, make a right on Juliet, cross runway 25 right on Juliet, and make a right on,
sorry,
let's see.
It's somewhere behind us.
Make a right on Charlie and hold at Charlie 10. I've got an aircraft that's pushing out on Charlie currently.
5337.
Charlie 10 would be fine also.
Okay, I got to see where his tail's going to be. He's currently pushing onto Charlie. Depending on where he ends up, I can get you in to Charlie 10.
All right.
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 2386, John Wayne, altimeter 29908, ready to push to Alpha.
Southwest 2386, push and start approved, tail right onto taxiway Alpha, expect 20 right for departure.
Tail right onto Alpha, expect 20 right, Southwest 2386.
Release parking brakes, please.
Los Angeles Center, hello, TWA 744, checking in flight level.
All right, so patch off
5 south of the Grand Canyon VOR.
TWA 744, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon, radar contact 6 miles north, or correction, 6 miles southwest Grand Canyon VOR, maintain level 340.
TWA 744.
Looking for 21,
Mexico 304, radar contact, stay out 2.
Radar contact passing 5,000.
I don't know if you guys can hear the flight attendant in the back giving the announcements. I hope you
Climb
can.
unrestricted, flight level 360.
She's very faint
climb
for me.
restricted
So.
360, Mexico 304.
All right, so fuel flow's good.
There she is. November
It's good. She's kind of getting muted by ATC, which I like that.
There, 6182 Golf, Los Angeles Center, go ahead.
November 6182 Golf, and Palm Spring I-4 with Gear 5 down to Santa Catalina. Red, copy, great.
Yeah,
Did
good.
you want
Start
VFR
number
or IFR?
1.
IFR.
Anti-collision is on.
Standby.
LA Center, good day. Delta 377 Heavy. We just departed Lindbergh Field, passing 2,300.
377 Los Angeles Center, radar contact, climb via the SID.
We'll climb via SID, Delta
21.
377 Heavy.
Korean 20 and climb maintain level 410.
All 10 coming up. Fuel flow established.
Korean 20, climb and maintain level
T's coming up.
410.
And exhaust gas temperature's kicking in. There's parking brake set.
Endeavor 1456 requests IFR clearance.
Pack Valley 7652, Burbank altimeter 2996.
I know the GSX is kind of a bust, but as far as immersion and realism, you guys can see it, I can see it, but I like the effect better than what is available through the iOS setup. All right, we have 2 good starts. Let's put the generators on the bus. That's good. We're going to put our electrics 1 and 2 on. Our probe heat's on. Packs 1, packs 2 are in auto. Isolation valve to auto. APU off. APU bleed off. APU off.
Did you not
Taxiway
get the
lights
pre-departure
on.
clearance?
And we'll switch that on. We'll switch the position to strobe once we're on the runway.
Okay, you can push
And let's go ahead and set the
you can push
flaps
at your
to
discretion
5
and call
before taxi, fuel cutoff
call
levers
power
and
when
idle
you're ready to
D10.
taxi on
Confirm engine generator
120.905.
switches on.
Oh, okay.
Generators 1 and 2 are producing, that's good. Probe heat's on, check. Engine anti-ice not required. Wing anti-ice not required. Hydraulic switches are on, confirmed. Bleeds are on. Both engines 1 and 2 are on. Packs auto, recircs on, and isolation valve to auto. Exterior lights, taxi light on. He's getting ready to turn around away.
Shall we
APU is off. Master caution.
He's online.
Recall clear.
All right,
Flaps
everybody.
set for takeoff 10.
Everybody hold on.
Transponder set to TARA. Weather, let's put the, well, we'll wait till he's gone, and then we'll put the weather radar on. And traffic, and weather radar. That's good. Flight controls, let's check that for free and clear before we go. And then our taxi checklist is, pre-taxi is complete.
All right, all aircraft stand by. All aircraft on the ground at Los Angeles, contact tower, who's on the line, 120.905.
It's checked.
Switching to tower, American 27, thank you.
Korean 20, maintain
So he
level
has to
410.
stand by. So that's
we'll
cleared
maintain
off.
flight level 410, Korean 20.
L1292, descend via the Rounders 3 arrival, 26 left transition, altimeter 29883.
Send me the Rounders 326 left transition 29883 on the altimeter Delta 1292.
LA Center Southwest 3506, Quebec at Vegas, IFR clearance for Phoenix.
3506, pre-departure clearance on the way.
Thank you.
Center 2386, set Alpha ready to taxi to 20 right.
That's 2386, runway 20 right, taxi via Alpha Lima, cross 20 left.
Taxi to 20 right via Alpha, cross 20 left at Lima, Southwest 2386.
Del 377, maintain level 290.
Up to flight level 290, Delta 377 Heavy, and we're looking for a shortcut whenever you get a shot.
Del 377, right turn, heading 020, enable direct yellow.
Right, 020, we'll direct yellow enabled, Delta 377 Heavy, thanks.
All right, we're heading out, guys. It's a beautiful day.
Los Angeles
A little bit of cloudiness in
1190.
the sky there.
Delta 18 at Las Vegas. We have received the PDC. Request push and start.
1190, I don't have ramp control. Push and starts at your discretion. Call for taxi at the non-movement line.
Ready, we'll come back to you for taxi for United 1190. Thank you.
United 624, Lima airspace east, radar service terminated, frequency change
Hello, Eric.
approved, Oakland,
How are you doing, my
Christian,
friend?
Albuquerque Center offline, switch to advisory.
Sorry if you've been here for a little while and I
See you
haven't
later.
responded. I try to look at it as often as I can, so hope you're doing well.
1309, runway
Doing a little flight from Santa Ana today over
right,
to Vegas. I
taxi
flew
Charlie.
in from Vegas this morning because we had ATC and I thought I would give that a try and change the camera setup a little bit and some of the displays over my head and on this side.
LA 83, Los Angeles Center, radar contact. Actually, Delta 883, recycle your transponder, squawk 4174 and ident.
4179, Delta 883. 4174. 4174 on ident.
I just passed it.
TWA 744, descend Angel 4 arrival on your altimeter 29907.
Alright, send me the Angel 4.
It snuck up on me. So we're going to cross 20 left here at Lima.
Approaching 20 left.
Boy, there is not much of a 2386, hold on short of 20 right, ready to go.
Approaching 20
That's 2386,
right.
wind is 170 at 7, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20 right, Southwest 2386. All right, lights on, taxi off, strobes on strobe, position lights on strobe. Nobody coming in over there, thank goodness. Yeah, yesterday was
on runway 20
really rough
right.
with my guest
5,
flyers.
400 feet remaining.
Had that update and it just threw everything off. So, attendant notified, lights are on, everything's set for takeoff. Gonna throttle up to 40%. That looks good, stabilized. Toga. Toga. Takeoff thrust set and confirmed. Airspeed alive. 80 knots. Looking for V1 of around 130.
Back belly 7652.
And there comes V1 rotate.
LA 7652, descend piles discretion 4000, enter altimeter 299 7.
Discretion down to 4000, back belly 7652.
Positive rate, gear up, auto brakes off.
1309 ready
Flaps
to go.
5.
That's 1309, wind variable 3, 26 right, clear for takeoff.
26 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 1309.
That's 2386, radar contact, say altitude.
1,200.
That's 2386, altitude checks, climb to the SID.
Say again, Ben, you broke up.
Climb via the SID.
Climb via the SID. Southwest 2386, thank you. All right, so flaps up.
Auto Mexico 304 request.
Passing 2,000 feet, climbing to 5,000.
All right, so we got to be below 5,000 at Strobel.
All right, Air Mexico.
So I'm going to put it on command just so that I don't have to be too concerned about managing this. See how it does. We're going to go landing gear off. So we're going to stay below 250. We're coming into the soup already.
Air Mexico 304, proceed direct Rusty.
Hitting at Strel at, put our legs on there. Strel below 5,000. We're on the flight director, so that's looking good.
Coming to 5,000 out of Los Angeles, American 31.
So that's 5.
American 3175.
So
Los
sorry,
Angeles
here's the
Center.
fins.
Good afternoon, radar
So
contact.
now you can see where we're going here.
Plan maintain 13,000.
Plan maintain 13,000, American 3175.
So Dolph below 8,000.
Airline 7652, officers reporting a ceiling of 3,900 broken, 10-mile visibility. Did you want a visual approach to 26 left, or did you want a different approach?
How low can you get me over there, like right abeam the airport?
I'm planning on kicking you down to 3,000, and then you'll be able to, you should be able to see it off at your 10 o'clock.
So it's going to be below 8,000
okay,
at
if we can
Dolph.
do 3,000, I'd like to head a little bit to the north and do like a right downwind for the visual 26 right.
All right, Paramount 7652 for now.
Still there?
Fly heading.
I don't want to be talking to myself.
070, descend to 3,000.
070 down to 3,000, back belly 7652.
Yeah, I can't give any more north than that just because the terrain starts building from the San Bernardino Mountains.
All right, so we're coming up to 8. That looks good.
LA Center Southern 802 on the ground at Imperial, canceling IFR.
Southern 802, IFR cancellation received 2050. Frequency changes approved. We'll see you later. Thanks for flying.
You have a good day. Thank you for your help.
All right, see you.
Tokyo on 9, South Tokyo 96,000, climbing steady.
So it's 2386, climb maintain level 290.
Up to 290, Southwest 2386.
Somebody was checking on before that. Who was that?
South 1309, Vegas 6,500.
29,000, so we get the altitude intervention, so we don't have to worry about
Generator contact, climb maintain level 290.
Don't have to worry about that. Not
290,
Delta 83, radar contact 56 miles north, east of the Boulder VOR, descend via the Angel 4 arrival on turn altimeter 2997.
2997 and Angel 4 arrival, Delta 883.
American 3175, climb maintain level 360.
Climb maintain 360, American 3175.
Options are displayed.
LA Center, Southwest 3506, spot 10, taxi 26 right, Vegas.
Yeah, getting some interesting glare through the shield, but I'm curious if,
Charlie, Southwest 3506.
if you like the new setup.
Please do not form a line.
Oh, you know what I just noticed?
Center, good evening. United Trust 4 weekly flight number 360.
Let's see if I can
So
fix
please
those.
don't hesitate to let us know if you have other needs we can take care of.
Time Valley 7652, the airport's at your 1 o'clock and 9.5 miles port site.
Looking for the field back Valley 7652.
Yeah, I did 1264 recall.
Hey, Brian, we're just checking in 360.
1264, Los Angeles Center, radar contact 12 miles southwest of the Grand Canyon VOR, maintain level 360.
Maintain 360, Trust 64.
Southwest 1309, climb maintain level 290. Southwest 1309, climb maintain level 290.
So I think we step by each other. We're going up 290, Southwest 1309.
Okay, copy, thanks.
Center, Spirit Wings 1105, checking with you, flight level 342.
Spirit Wings 1105, Los Angeles Center, radar contact 20 miles southwest of the Grand Canyon VOR, maintain level 340.
Maintain 340, Spirit Wings 1105. Endeavor 1456, checking in with you, 4,700, climbing 5,000.
Air 1456, Los Angeles Center, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
Roger, climb 13,000.
Center will be closing 5.
LAX Center, United 1190, request taxi.
Yeah, 1190, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
26 right via Charlie, United 1190.
Back Valley 7652, field inside.
Time Valley 7652, clear visual approach, runway 26 right, make right traffic 26 right, and give me a call on the downwind midfield.
Clear for the visual 26 right, make right traffic 26 right. We will call you midfield, Back Valley 7652.
Departure, good afternoon. American 1659, 2.5, climbing 5,000.
1659, Los Angeles Center, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
Climb maintain, flight level 13,000, American 1659.
November 6182, UK American Center.
Alright, so I noticed the subscribe button is in the way, but there's nothing. I'll have to figure that one out after this flight. But that's okay.
Right, 6182 Golf, I'm going to send you a pre-departure clearance.
Alright, so he's already got 133,800. 33,800.
Back Valley 7652, midfield.
Back Valley 7652.
Advise on initial contact. You have
Wind is variable at 3,
information
runway 26 right, you're clear to land.
Information Zulu.
26 right, Back Valley 76.
Los Angeles International Airport Gate, test information.
Oh, that's Los Angeles.
530.
270 Endeavor.
West 2.
Southwest 3506, short 26, right, ready.
32-4, excuse me.
3506, wind variable 3, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Southwest 3506, clear for takeoff, 26 right.
Read International.
Air Mexico 304, Lima Airspace North, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, open center offline, switch to advisory.
Visibility.
Frequency change approved, Mexico 304. Which would I say from there?
27, dew point -11, altimeter 2983, visual approaches and use, landing runway 26 left, and 19 right, departing runway 26 right, 19 left and 19 right, simultaneous approaches to parallel runways and use, converging runway operations in effect. Notice
runway 31 right, taxi via
Metroplex procedures in effect. Verify navigational data is up to date. Aspect system in use. Active
Korean 20, switch to advisory, center is going to be closed.
and runways. Reattack all runway hold short
We'll switch to
instructions.
advisory. Thank you for AQC. Korean 20.
See you later, Endeavor 1456, radar contact lost.
2785, 2710, 586.
American 1659, left turn, direct clipper, join the Orca 5 departure, climb, maintain level 350.
Left turn, direct clipper, join the Oak 5 and up to 350, American 1659.
19 right.
Chevy 2785, where you call?
19 left and 19 right. Simultaneous approaches to cross
What can I do for you?
parallel runways in use.
175 was
Converging runway operations in effect. Notices to air missions LAS Vegas Metroplex procedures in effect. Verify
Chevy 2785, radar contact. Climb on course, maintain 1010,000, switch to advisory, center closing.
Reattack all runway hold short instructions. Apply
2785.
American 1659, you can switch to advisory, center closing.
Order advisory, American 1659. Have a good day.
All right, see you later. American 59, go ahead and switch to tower frequency 120.905, center's closing.
Over to tower 120.
Oh well, I thought it was going to be a VATSIM flight, but I guess it won't.
Bye-bye, so long. Bye-bye.
See ya, Dallas 2386, you can switch to advisory, center's closing.
Thank you, Ben. See you.
Del 377, descend rounders 3 arrival, 26 left transition, you can switch to advisory.
Gamma Rounders 326 left transition, over to advisory, Delta 377 heavy.
Through Delta 1292 at Bourbon, cleared ILS Yankee, 26 left approach.
Okay, so it got quiet, so he's gone. So 32-4, let's put that back on and listen. Maybe that he's gone, there's no ATIS. 32-4.
and 19 right. Departing runway 26 right. 19 left and 19 right. Simultaneous approaches to crossing and parallel runways in use. Converging runway operations in effect. Notices to air missions LAS Vegas Metroplex procedures in effect. Verify navigational data is up to date. Aspect system in use. Activate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Reattack all runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Quebec.
Quebec.
Perry Reid International Airport 8 is information Quebec 1956 Zulu. Wind variable is 3. Visibility 10. 25,000 scatter. Temperature 27. Dew point -11. Altimeter 2983. Visual approaches in use. Landing runway 26 left and 19 right. Departing runway 26 right. 19 left and 19 right. Simultaneous approaches to crossing and parallel runways in use. Converging.
Okay, so that's good. All right, so we're at flight level 290. It's going to be a rather quiet flight. So yesterday was quite awesome. Just have a short distance to go anyway. So let's get our route data. Winds aloft, we'll request that. Still on the fence about getting the bezel. Sorry, still on the fence about getting a bezel, zero bezel, or call it the bezel hider. Just not sure how well that's going to work, but it would be nice to get rid of those to the extent that you can. I love that coffee. Okay. Execute that. And then earlier, excuse me, it's the allergies season here is just quite prevalent in the South. So earlier I showed you that I was looking at the OFP and I saw that the average ISO was +5. So if I prep for descent and I go to forecast and I look at 5/ and then the altimeter is 2986, and you can only enter it in the you can only enter it in QNH format. So that would be 1011. So it'd be 5/1011 in the deviation. Execute that. Return this to 2992.
Altitude of 29,000 feet. We are expecting a smooth ride.
Release the passengers to hit the buffet, and then I'll go down rather to the winds section of the OFP, and you'll see the descent winds here. So I'm at 290, so I really have three options: 200, enter; 150, enter; and 100, enter. And then the respective winds for that is 237 at 25, 237/25. That's there. And line select key R right, the right line select 4 or 3. And in the 15,000 is 227 at 15, 227/15, and line select R right, or right 4. And then 10,000 is 210 at 18, 210/18. Put that in there, execute it. And we're good. We have about 40 miles to go before we hit top of descent. Wonder what happened to that weather we had. All right. So since we don't have VATSIM, let me get, I'll load the FS chatter, ATC chatter.
1950,
let's see, let's put that on.
ITC clearance after startup.
26.525.
For those SID, you may expect Victor Sierra Papa.
Then on hotel for our work, we need to change our scope.
Future 1584, report speed.
Speed currently 272 knots and plan 262.
1584.
All right, so that gives us a little bit of ATC sound anyway. I hope hopefully that'll come through well enough. I don't know.
G'day, Connors 432, flight level 370. Connors 432, G'day, landing time 57, start clearance, Rivet 3, runway 34 left, level 370.
Start clearance is Rivet 3, runway 34 left, level 370, couple of landing time, and we're back in mid-speed now, Connors 432.
Connors 432, thanks. Minimum speed is 250 knots on descent at 10,000 feet, and turn left heading 360.
So it's going to be the visual, I'm sure, but I'll leave it on this one for now, on the RNP.
1175. Your time back a little
259
bit.
on the heading.
Currently we're aiming for a Welsh time of 47. I'll give you a vector closer in. What's 1175?
The Boulder City is 116.7.
Climbing climb level 280. 241, negative A, climb 25380. Climb level 380.
It's going to be about 79.
241, only reports from a while ago was just light to occasional moderate between 24 and 28, but nothing above. 241, thank you.
So that's what I'm doing basically is lining that up. That's when we turn right, I head towards Bourbon. We'll be heading straight to the Boulder City VOR, essentially. And we'll go fix KLAS.
Got a 432 when ready, descent to throttle 25.
Alright, so top of descent is 13 miles. So if we look at the rounders, and 8 is going to be my bottom, so
Future 1584 approach on 128.
Alright, so we're ready for the descent. So 100, we're 114 miles, so if we did 110, well, I'll just do 100. Radial is going to be the 259, 259/100, and you'll see the ring pop up here. There we go. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if that must be flying distance, not as the crow flies, but actual track distance. So if we did 259/75, that'll pull it in. There we go. And 259/. Let's see, where is that going to be? If we.
Okay, Quebec Bravo, drop complete on descent. I'm calling in when they clear class chart. Take Quebec Bravo. And thanks for your help.
Yeah, so to Bourbon. That's almost
you experienced much turbulence on the way out so far? A little bit of light to moderate
5.
between 220 and 250. Take off 241. 241, thank you.
Okay, so we'll get ready for this. That's why I like these short flights, because you're only up at cruise for a short amount of time, and then you're coming down. So it's you're not just sitting around here idle doing nothing.
Okay, so landing time 02, landing 34 left, reverse 3, maintain flight level 210.
So let's try this little record thing. It's kind of interesting. It's part of Love Cars, which is the A-car system for Southwest Virtual. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the captain speaking. We've begun our descent into Las Vegas, and we are about 95 miles out, and we should be about 22 minutes on the ground. We want to thank you for flying with Southwest today and ask if you would help the flight attendants prepare the cabin for arrival. We appreciate that very much. Thank you for flying with Southwest. Have a good day. And then it will repeat. I don't know. Hopefully you'll hear it.
1135, Victor for the spacing, turn left heading 350.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the captain speaking. We've begun our descent into Las Vegas, and we are about 95 miles out, and we should be about 22 minutes on the ground. We want to thank you for flying with Southwest today and ask if you would help the flight attendants prepare the cabin for arrival. We appreciate that very much. Thank you for flying with Southwest. Have a good day.
Reply not received. Carry away then. We expect to be on the ground in about 20 minutes or so. Thank you for flying Southwest Airlines.
Yeah, that seems sort of redundant when the ACARS captain comes in.
Velocity 1135, better left, please heading 340.
That's 340, velocity 1135.
Velocity 845, we need you to cross river at time 55 at 250 knots. Did you want to overgo that under your own speed if prefer, Victor?
Rivet to time 55250 knots from Rivet, velocity 845, get back to you within 1 minute.
So what's 31210
Velocity 845, to comply with the time, request descent, flight level 310.
Velocity 845, thanks, descend to flight level 310.
Level 310, velocity 845.
Qatari 9007, turn right, heading 090.
Heading 090, sorry, 907.
So much smoother than it was yesterday, man. It's like night and day.
Yes, that was on climb out. Let me know if you get any on the way down. Nobody's reported any. Doesn't mean it's not there.
Copy that. So now we're heading to Melbourne.
Yes, so climbing out.
So I moved the cameras around a little bit. I put this camera over here up top and the center screen camera up on the upper left. My EFB down behind me, and then all the instrumentation down behind the FOC. Just thought that might be a little variation to it. Need to do something with that subscribe. So like and subscribe. So we got the briefings for across the pond west this Saturday, came in today. So downloaded, looking at that. I'm planning to fly from Dublin, Ireland to Boston. Should be fun. It's going to be a long flight, but I've never done that before with full ATC coverage, so it should be interesting to do it. I'm kind of looking forward to that, so we'll see how that goes.
T42, track direct 5 mile final, runway 21.
All right, so let's just run through this. Even it's 18,000, there we go. Okay, so altimeter set. Packs are in auto, bleeds are on. Pressurization's looking good. Coming down nice. Gonna put the engines on continuous. A little bit of trivia I was informed of or educated about yesterday was continuous is like one tick, 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 one every second or whatever. If you put it in flight, it's like all of the igniters go off. I don't know how many there are, but apparently all of them go off. And then if you needed to do a restart in air, make sure you've got the packs on the way you, or packs off the way you would normally start up, and put it on ground, and that'll get the air blowing. If it won't do a, you know, just a, what's the term that he used? Just rotation from just sheer movement through the air rushing through the engine would spin it. That didn't work yesterday when we tried a en route or in air restart, so we had to go to the ground switch, but that worked. All right, so flight instruments set. We do, it's 2450 on the Barrow.
Velocity 845, request 30 descent, please.
Velocity 845, descent flight level 250.
Descending level 250, velocity 845.
Yeah, 24. It'll only go in increments of 2. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to just put this overlay on it so you can see where we are in relationship to the approach. Alright, so altimeter's set, flight instruments are set. We had 259 on the course heading. We're already bugged up. We're going to turn over just a little bit there. Coming down to 8,000 minimum. Exterior lights will be on as required. We have engines on continuous. Recall. Check. And that's good. I just really like this flight. It's a short flight. It's pretty scenery.
Small portable electronic devices may continue to be used in airplane mode but must be secured for the remainder of the flight. Please ensure all carry-on items are completely under the seat in front of you or in all positions, leaving the area. Please raise your seat back and tray table to the full upright and locked position and fasten your seatbelt. We will come by one last time to pick up cups, cans, newspapers, and any other trash. Thank you.
Up the 842 at the right above 270. Up the 842, smoke. 842, thanks.
Ambulance 242, approaching top of descent.
Ambulance 242, thanks, contact center 120, decimal 75 for descent, claim.
2075, ambulance 242.
Tower 907, contact approach 128, decimal 3.
Decimal 3. I think we still have, we're still getting the Australian guys coming in here, so I'd have to turn them off.
November 93, Lima Alpha.
It's actually Oceania, probably.
Center, good morning, Canada 585, level 340.
789, 907, Lexus, plus 350 is the final.
Yeah, 950, C direction Tusky. Turks Tusky, 950.
Should start seeing the city anytime now.
W1266, center maintain level 210, maintain 2,000 feet or greater in the descent to 230.
Alright, descend to 210, 2,000 feet a minute or greater through 23, JetBlue 1266.
JetBlue.
JetBlue 170, we'd like to start our descent.
JetBlue 170, descend via the Robust 3, runway 4 right, Providence altimeter is 2968.
Descend via the Robust 3, runway 4 right, JetBlue 170, thank you.
Alright, so we're 12 coming up to NB.
Delta 140, Thunder Climb, maintain level 330.
Delta 140, climbing 330.
Steep descent after Bourbon. Las Vegas traffic, Southwest 2386 inbound, 26 left via the Rounders 3. Sitting on 12,000 for 8,000. Why'd you stop?
JetBlue 170, contact on
it'd be above 11, so it's hanging up here.
3342, JetBlue
There's the city.
JetBlue 1266, do not exceed 270 knots now, 270 or less, still probing.
Alright, so we're going to put
270 or less, probing.
auto brakes on 2.
JetBlue 1266,
descend via the robot 3, runway 4 right, except do not exceed 270 knots of probing.
Descend via the robot 3, 4 right, except do not exceed 270 knots. JetBlue.
There's the runway right at 12 o'clock on the dot.
Outside 605, contact 128.75.
12875, Italia 605, heavy in flight.
Yeah, 950 contact on an hour 128.75.
2875 in United 950.
ICS 649 on the U1.
Review.
ICS 649, you're direct to MJ now, is that right?
Affirm.
Alright, so we're going to drop the gear so we can slow this bad boy down.
Yeah, Delta 204.
And Delta 204, you actually can proceed direct to Whale now, direct to Whale.
Right Whale for Delta 204.
Yeah, so now we're in it. In it to win it. Bourbon's going to be 7. We have the altitude restriction set, so 38 above, so I'm going to go ahead and crank it on down to 38. There's the runway immediately there. See the airport very nicely. I don't know what this deal is with the sphere. It used to have, used to light up, but I haven't seen it light up in a while.
Kepler 1266,
and why are we...
After Proby is the public speed, 270 left for Proby, then after Proby the public speed.
Public speed after Proby, Kepler 1266.
And pretty much right on track with what I was thinking, 79 at Bourbon is 81, so it's off a little bit from the charts, but it's not bad.
From ICS 649 request.
ICS 649, go ahead.
Yeah, we have some build-ups over MJ and next position Yasu as well, so we would like to deviate left of track to do it.
ICS 649, approved as requested, when able to direct to Warren in the section advised.
Okay, we are cleared to deviate left of track, and when ready and able, direct Warren, and we'll advise ICS 649.
Alright, so 108, 108 is on both.
Delta 204, contact running on 128.75.
2875, Delta 204, bye-bye.
Delta 140, proceed direct to Vital.
Delta 140, direct to Vital.
Alright, we've got everything set, cross-check, altimeter, or altitude is set. Engine start switches are on. Coming up to Bourbon, where we'll have our descent over and turn to Relin. Slow it down to 200. There's the drop. Oh, why are you doing that? No. Interesting that it would want to crank over to the other way. Maybe that's because I shouldn't have taken the disco out or the vector out. Guess it would normally vector me this way, so.
Delta 140, contact running on 128.75.
Delta 140, 128.75, connect.
Let's go ahead and do flaps 5. Speed brake set. Gear down 3 greens. 3 greens here. Flaps coming in as indicated.
In your 2 o'clock position in 50 miles, I'm showing a 30-mile area of extreme substation right over New York City.
That's affirmative. That's what we are deviating from.
And Relin is 3,800, so we got a little. I'm just going to intercept it a little bit.
40 to 50 miles southwest of MJ.
perpendicular.
I'm showing a 40-mile area of
and there she
extreme
is.
precipitation just probably 15 miles west of J174.
Put the terrain on here.
We had that as well, but we would like to deviate east of this weather past J2 and then when able direct one, I-2649.
Roger, it's approved as requested and it's advised you just turn towards Warren or Snow Hill.
Do, 649.
Giant 8320, climb and maintain level 370.
Climb maintain 370 for Giant 8320.
Good evening, United 918, checking on at flight level 330 with deviating right of course for weather and requesting flight level 350.
918, climb and maintain level 350.
Out of 33 for 35, United 918, well advised, correct there.
All right, so 26 left, and we are going to be going into C4.
District 9914, advise when you're direct Madison.
Lights on.
Traceman 22 Quebec contact, running on 118.42.
11842, Virgin 22 Quebec 9.
And that's what they say sometimes. It's
Subway 64, descend via the Roebuck 3, runway 4 right, 5 and 12 cylinders, 2968.
Alright, JetBlue 854 will descend to the Roebuck for 4 right.
Giant 8320 contact, going now 125.902.
2592, Giant 8320.
Blue Street 9914's got a request.
Go ahead.
all right. Speed set. Flaps 30. Gear down.
We can fly out towards the east of Bradley and turn in there.
So there's that line is right off your left side, and then that turns in all the way towards Kennedy.
And of course, we've got a 40 knot quartering, direct crosswind.
Right up over
40.
Bradley, actually up
I
over
hope that's going to
Manchester.
go. All right.
Right
So
up
there's
towards
the
Kennedy.
confirm.
Approaching.
So at some point,
My
somewhere
airplane.
you're going to have to either cross that line, or you'd have to fly up to about Augusta, Maine. So, but yep, your choice. Like if you want to proceed direct to Groton, Connecticut, Golf, Oscar, November, direct Bradley, and then whenever you're ready to try to work your way through the weather, you're welcome to do that. I'm actually showing more holes west of Madison, but you know, you'd have to go probably about 30 to 40 miles west of Madison to get in behind the line of weather. Like I said, currently right now I'm showing moderate precipitation over Bradley and east of Bradley. I think that line has gone through Bradley at this point.
Roger. So, are you suggesting we turn in and try to cross soon, or try to work our way north?
Well, your choice. Like I say, you're going to have to go through the line unless you want to go all the way up to Augusta, Maine.
Roger.
United 918 is direct to Anderson.
United 918, thank you.
On behalf of this flight crew and Southwest Airlines, welcome to Las Vegas. Please remain seated with yourself fastened.
Las Vegas traffic, Southwest 2386 is clear of runway 26 left, crossing 26 right.
When the captain turns off the fasten
Blue
seatbelt sign,
6914,
please be
Roger.
careful when
You're cleared now direct to Groton,
Directed Bradley, if you need to deviate right of Groton right now for the next 20 miles or so.
At Alpha 5, taxiing to Charlie 4.
Please remain seated and leave
Approaching
your carry-on.
0.
Las Vegas drive.
Please be advised the aircraft doors will be open during
Very good.
ground service.
And if you actually want to cut it short, there's another fix about 20 miles west of Groton called Green.
All right, so landing lights off, taxi lights on, engine start switches off, strobes on, steady, and APU start. Charlie 4. I think Charlie 4 is on the other side. Yep.
I say 649. Are you direct to Warren now?
It's a negative, so we are still east of the line, and it's showing some precipitation.
Yeah, I was under the impression that Navigraph had said that with this latest release that you would be able to actually see your aircraft taxiing on these charts here, and I'm not seeing it.
So just continue
So
on
I'm
the
not
deviation
sure.
left and advise when you can shoot to a fix further down the road, and you can let know.
I like the fact they're giving me all this attention over here, but that's not Charlie 4, but I may take it since it looks good.
Thank you, I-649.
All right, so there's spot 10. Spot 9's not on this chart. That's all right. Let's just go ahead and take it since these guys are all excited to see me here.
4 contact, 133.42.
Say figures again, 4.
133.42.
And we have APU is running, so that's good. So this is Charlie 9.
United 918. Have any ride reports in your area? A little bit of light chop reported, but nothing more than light chop so far.
Thank you.
Are you picking up light chop there, 35?
No, pretty smooth here.
Okay, thank you.
All right, there we go. Parking brakes set. APU on. Engine switches off to cut off. Anti-collision off.
Southwest 5137, the weather
APU
from 12
leads.
o'clock to 10 o'clock, 50-mile area.
Oh, we'll kill the window heat.
There is some
Goes back on auto
11 to 10 o'clock and 30
hydraulics.
miles, 15-mile area.
And we'll release the passengers, release the wild animals.
Southwest 5137, see Director Jordan.
Director Jordan, thank you, sir.
Okay.
District 9914, maintain 2,000 feet or greater in the descent. Descend to maintain level 220.
Down 220, down at least 2,000 feet a minute or greater, and we're going to be going right of Golf Oscar November.
Normally when I would request
right of that?
deboarding, they would bring in the gates, gate, but let's see if he does.
Okay, prudence requested, advised you can turn, I'm not showing any weather at all over there.
There are no
I am showing a line of weather, like I say, south of Bradley, that continues to just west of Madison.
Starting.
9914, roger. Stand by.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of our flight for today.
Southwest 5137, reset transponders, clock 3567. 3567, Southwest 5137.
We thank you for joining us for another Southwest virtual flight. It was a lot of fun for me. I don't know if it was any good for you, but
9914 to send a maintain level 200.
And down 200, yeah, we're going to continue on to Golf Oscar November.
United 918, contact on 128.75.
2875, United 918.